Chapter 1. The Boy Who Never Smiled. It was a normal day for the group. Jeff and Jack were talking about how life's been at home. "So, have you told your parents?" Jack asked. "You know I've told them. I've told them I've been getting bullied for at least a year now," Jeff cried out, his head on his desk. "They just won't believe me." Jack looked down at Jeff sadly, apologizing for what's been happening to him. Willow and Alice walked in the room, talking about the homework last night, until they saw Jeff. "Jeff, are you okay?" Willow asked. "When am I ever okay?" His response was dead. No emotions at all. Alice kneeled next to him. "Buddy, if you want, we can hang out after school today." She concernedly put her hand on his shoulder. He shook his head no and walked out the door, heading home. As Jeff was walking, Tim ran up to him. "Hey, Jeff, want to hang out?" he said excitedly. "Hey, Tim, no, sorry, I can't. I have a lot of homework tonight," he said, turning in his drive. Jeff walked into his house, shutting the door loudly to let his parents know he was home. "Hi, Jeffrey, how was school today?" his mom asked from the kitchen, making dinner, Jeff assumed. "It was terrible," he said coldly. "Oh no, why?" She came out to the living room where Jeff was. "Why don't you get about I'm getting bullied in school?" he stated with gritted teeth. "Oh, stop looking for attention, Jeff." His dad walked in with his laptop. "I'm not looking for attention, Dad. Look at these bruises. I've been trying to tell you this for a year now. You guys won't believe me. I'm 10. Why would I lie about this?" "Because you're 10, his mother said, drinking tea. Jeff got up and stormed to his room. "Why don't they believe me? I never lied to them. I do everything they ask. They don't even believe me?" "No, they'll believe me. They have to," he said, starting a plan in his head. About 2 hours later, his mother called him down for dinner. "Jeffrey, honey, dinner time. I made your favorite," she said with a sweet voice. Jeff walked downstairs and sat at the table. Steak with corn and a baked potato. Steak was cooked perfectly, Jeff thought to himself. "So why don't you guys believe me?" Jeff stated, looking up from his dinner plate. "Jeff, if you were being bullied from school, we would know," his mom said, looking down at him. "Why are you looking at me like that?" he asked. "Honey, put down the knife," she said with wide eyes. Jeff didn't know what he was doing. This wasn't his plan. But he can't back down now. All his anger built back up. All the names he's been called. All the walls he's been pushed into. All the lies that have been spread about him. And they say they don't believe him? After every bruise he showed them? Jeff blacked out after seeing him stab his mom's hand into the table. Then when he came back into reality, he was covered in blood. He saw his mother on the kitchen table, knives in her hand. He walked into the living room to see his father, knives in his back, following his spine line. Jeff was traumatized at his own creation. He did this. He stood up for what was happening to him. Jeff dropped the knife, running to his room. He knew he had to run. He had the perfect place to stay. He changed out of his bloody clothes. He grabbed a small pillow and blanket. He runs back downstairs, passing his father and mother. He grabs a knife out of the kitchen and runs out the back door. Where was he going? He was going to his best friend's Willow's house. She had a tree house a little inside the tree line. It'd be perfect to stay in. He ran through the backyard, at least 5. He got to Willow's house and climbed up the wooden ladder thing in her backyard, connected to her window. He knocked lightly. Willow walked over to the window, opening it. "Jeff, what are you doing here?" she whispered, looking around. "Promise you won't tell anyone what I'm about to tell you, Willow, please." "What is it? I promise." I just killed my parents, and I wanted to know if I could stay in the treehouse." Willow looked stunned. "Jeff, you killed your parents? It wasn't my fault. They wouldn't believe me. I couldn't stand it anymore," he said, tearing up. "Jeff, it's okay. I understand. You can stay in the treehouse." She smiles, hugging Jeff through the window. Jeff thanked her and dropped from the ladder. He ran into the tree line, spotting the treehouse. He climbed into it. He laid his head on his pillow and covered his small body with his blanket. "I'm sorry," he said before drifting asleep. Hey weirdos! I hope you enjoyed that. That was actually a story that me and Jenna created together, and I decided, share it because I don't know. I hope hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry for like my stuttering and messing up lines. I'm really bad at talking, obviously. But I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you aren't familiar with maybe the people based off, I don't know, it's kind of a creepypasta story. It's not necessarily correct. It's kind of like my own version, my own creation. But that story actually written was made by Jenna, not me. The next one's but me. It's very gruesome. So tune in next time for the next chapter, and if you guys like it, leave a like and subscribe, and you guys will get updates when I start, updating more. And I'm back. Oh, there's my closet back there. Oh, I'm getting distracted. Oh, okay. I love you. I am looking at myself and not the camera. I am so sorry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love you. I missed you. And yeah. Bye.